Hello, my name is Mrs. Monday. I'm one of the assistant heads at Sacred Heart. This presentation outlines the assessment and reporting system at Sacred Heart of Mary Girls' School. The big question for you will be, how is my daughter doing? In fact, most of the information your daughter will get about how she's doing will not come via our assessment and reporting system. It will be the day-to-day information you hear from your daughter about her lessons, such as what she's learning, what homework she has, how she does in recap quizzes, and what you see in her books. These things give both you and your daughter specific information about the knowledge and skills teachers want your daughter to gain and how well she's doing. And I think the following things are particularly useful. Teachers will often provide lists of knowledge and skills your daughter's class will cover at the start of the year or a unit. You can also look at your daughter's classwork and homework to see the curriculum in action and to give you an idea of how your daughter is finding the work. You can look at the instructions and success criteria for tasks, which explain the teacher's expectation for each piece of work. In many subjects, mini test results can provide information. Mini tests will be done weekly or sometimes in each lesson, and they'll help your daughter see how well she is acquiring new skills and knowledge. Your daughter's book or on her Google Classroom, you will see feedback from her teacher. The teachers will often use the school planner to raise issues or share praise with you. It is these things that will be most important and helpful for both you and your daughter, because they tell you about the knowledge and the skills she is learning and how well that is going. However, all schools need a common system to help share information with pupils, with parents, and also between teachers. A system that allows both pupils, parents, and teachers to be able to compare how well a pupil is doing in different subjects and enable action to be taken where it is needed. So, departments have devised Key Stage 3 curriculums, and these are based on the national curriculum for each subject. Then they've also considered the key elements of a subject that all pupils should know, particularly if they choose not to continue with this subject after Year 9. And they've also considered what a Year 9 pupil would need to know and be able to do by the end of Year 9 to be in a good position to achieve a pass, i.e. a grade 4 or 5 at GCSE in Year 11. So, pupils who have achieved this by the end of Year 9 are described as meeting our expected standards for Key Stage 3. However, we want our system to recognise those pupils who have attained more than this and those who have yet to reach this standard. So we also identify those pupils who are working above that standard, those who are working well above, and also those who are working towards. Finally, we have some pupils who need significant support to access the curriculum. So we need to indicate that they are working below our expected standards for the end of Year 9. In a nutshell, our standards are based on the knowledge and skills pupils will need to acquire each year. Teachers will often provide pupils with an outline of their curriculum in their books at the start of the year, and you'll also be able to find a summary of each department's curriculum on the school website. Departments have designed assessments so that pupils can demonstrate the knowledge and skills that they have mastered, enabling their teacher to reach judgments. Our Key Stage 3 assessment is used in reports and may be referred to at parents' evenings. We report to parents 3 times a year. We have an autumn report, a spring parents' evening, and a summer's report. End of unit or end of unit assessments may be graded using meeting, working above, and so on. Although we encourage teachers to use this grading system sparingly, and the focus should be much more on next steps. That is, the topics and skills needed that are needed to be consolidated rather than just focusing on the grade. So, the first report you will receive will be the autumn report. The autumn report states your daughter's attainment is, and then it will say either well above, meeting, working towards, or below expected standards for this point in her year. And it will be based on how well your daughter is learning the curriculum that has been set out for her year group. The Spring Parents' Evening is an opportunity for an update on your daughter's work and attitude, to enable teachers to give a further indication of whether your daughter is likely to be working above, meeting, etc. by the end of the year, and it also allows your daughter's teacher to set targets for improvement with input from both you and your daughter. The summer report will tell you how well your daughter has learned the curriculum set out for her year group. It will state your daughter is below, working towards, meeting, working above, or working well above expected standards. Your daughter will also receive a written comment from her form tutor, and this will outline the strengths your daughter has displayed over this year, as well as any areas for improvement. So, here is what the Year 7 Autumn Report will look like. The summer report will look very similar, except it will say expected standards for the end of year, i.e. whatever year your daughter is in. So that brings us to the end of my explanation of our assessment and reporting system at Key Stage 3. I want to share with you what I hope you will get from our assessment system. I hope our assessment system is clear and easy to understand, that our autumn reports act as an early warning system for all parties, for the pupil, parent, teacher and head of year, and allows plenty of time in the year to put things right if any problems are appearing. We hope that our Spring Parents' Evening offers an opportunity for a dialogue and target setting and allows teachers and parents to work together to support your daughter. And finally, that our summer report summarises your daughter's relative performance in different subjects and gives you a clear picture of where she is by the end of the year. It is our hope that this system is a useful tool, but that it is the specific knowledge and skills that are the main focus in lessons. And we would really guard against a situation where a pupil used the grade to talk about their progress rather than the specifics. For example, when you talk to your daughter about her progress in maths, we would like it that she can tell you her geometry is better than her algebra rather than she achieved a working above. Finally, our view is that your daughter's school experience should be focused on what she needs to know and needs to know how to do. She should be given clear feedback on what she can do and what she needs to work on. Her head should be full of this and the joys of school life in general, and she should not be thinking about our assessment system. This is merely a tool to share information. Your daughter knowing that she is working above expected standards in history by the end of Year 7 does not help her very much. But your daughter knowing that what she needs to learn in each subject and how well she is doing, i.e. the specifics, is much more helpful and likely to lead to improvement, and so is far more important.